guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up an at-home mailing station so that anytime you need to write a pen pal quickly, you have all your supplies in one place. Okay, so I'm going to start by going through what I have on the top here. I have all of my postcards over here on the right. I just have a random variety of them. And I even have some postcard books. So this is actually one of those where you can color in the postcard. I like to do those from time to time. It's very, very therapeutic. And I even have, let's see, this one here. Sorry guys, I'm doing this like one-handed. Postcard book about the llamas. So I've got that. The next thing that I have set up are my cards and envelopes. So I have this organized so that I have sets of cards here with their envelopes. I've got multiple cards. This is some stationery and the envelopes that match it. It's Kiki K. Then I'm going to go into some cards that are just either singles or they're down to the last bits of the set, so I only have a few left. This is actually some personalized stationery that my friend made for me at Paper Source. It's got some embossing there. It's very pretty. Another set of cards. And then these are all one card. There's no set, or it was either part of a set originally or it was just an individual card. So I've got quite a few of those here. And then once I get to the end of those, I'm going to have all my individual cards. I don't have very many of those, just have a few of them here. These are cards that have lost their envelopes or never had any envelopes. I'm sure they did at one point, probably just lost. And then I have all my envelopes that are just by themselves. They don't have anything attached to them. And my handmade envelopes right here. The last thing I have are all of my stationery. So I've got a couple of books that I will use. I'll pull out pages and write on them for stationery, or some memo pads. This is a list pad that I got at Texas Art Supply, so I'll pull pages out of there. The cat. And then I keep a stack of these business reply envelopes. You know, you get these in your junk mail, but I hold on to them for anything official or whenever I go to take my rent. Alright, so down here in the drawers, this first drawer I have my little books that I use for my tracking system. And then I've got extras and then some to and from labels for packages. And then in the second drawer, I have my stamps, and then I have some address labels here. I'm not going to show that to you, but anytime I get sent those in the mail, they go into this drawer. Okay, now in addition to this guy here, I also have a separate binder, or little, not so much a binder, but it's like a little container case thing. I actually got this at Daiso. And it holds all of my larger envelopes that actually won't go in this tray. Let's see. It's got all of my larger envelopes that won't fit in there. A lot of these are handmade. It's got my stationery sets that I haven't opened. It's got additional memo pads. This is another book that's blank. It's really a journal, but I've pulled it apart and I use it as stationery because it's already pre-decorated. And then I have just a bunch of writing pages. These have things printed on them, and some of these are blank apparently. But basically, they're really great to grab when I don't have time to decorate because they're already pre-decorated. And then I have some goodies that I had colored that I was going to include in some stationery. This is actually paper out of a notebook that I use to hold some of my mail that I've received. So I actually have a video on that, or will have a video on that depending on whenever this airs. But I had so much mail going into this notebook that I had to pull out a bunch of pages, and it was really nice paper, so I saved it, and I will actually trim this off and write on the paper and decorate it. I like to draw on this paper a lot because that was originally what it was intended for. It was a sketch notebook, I guess. So that is pretty much it. This container here was originally like meant to be a filing system. You can see that there were slats in here, and I just pulled them out so that everything could fit in. And it is numbered, which I originally considered, you know, painting over it or decoupaging over it, but I like it. It's kind of vintagey. I still need to do something about the back of that there though, because it's not so pretty. Now for my stickers and things like that, I actually have them over here to the side. So this is all of my stickers. It's a lot, but I also keep my travel sticker book here that I made. So I have a video on this, or we'll have a video on this again whenever you see this. And this is where I keep all my little itty bitty bits from sticker sheets that are almost done. I paste them in here, and that way I can just throw this in my travel correspondence bag and take it with me, and I can decorate on the go. I hope this video was helpful in helping you set up your own at-home mailing system. If you have any tips or tricks that I didn't include, please add them below in the comments. That way they can benefit someone who is new to swaps or pen paling. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy writing!